I'm Ariana with Fresh Pair of Eyes. How are you guys?
Hi, Ariana. How are you?
Hi. Good. It's nice to see you again, Chris. I met you at ATX TV Festival.
Yes, indeed. I
And
remember.
nice to meet you, Guillermo.
Hey, hey, hey.
So, Guillermo, you directed the pilot, meaning you essentially like established this visual world. What elements were really important for creating the visual world of Hotel Cocaine that you wanted within the pilot?
Well, it was the opportunity to create the space for the drama to take place, reinventing what the 70s was like, enhancing it. And it was like going back to the past, no, and as an immersive experience. So it was a collaboration between cinematography, production design, costume design, music, etc. All
You
those
notice how he
ingredients.
doesn't say writing. He doesn't
No,
say
that goes last. She's talking about the look in the
Oh, okay,
world.
okay.
So with all those ingredients, you have all the elements to be and live again at that time. That is true for every good movie or TV series that actually takes you away in the future or in the past. You know? So it's crucial to ground it and make it believable and truthful, etc., to create all those visual conditions and immersive conditions for a story like this.
Yes.
Now we
Chris,
can talk about the writing.
yeah, talking about writing. So it is based loosely on Maurice's dad and the Hotel Mutiny, but it's not like a direct adaptation by any stretch of the imagination. How did you go in weaving in kind of the stories that Maurice had, but making it a narrative that makes sense for a sixth season in a movie TV show?
Yes, thank you for predicting that's 5 or 6 seasons. We expect to get that. That actually was really influenced by Michael Wright, the president of MGM Plus, who I actually gave him an early draft that centered on the guests coming in and was maybe even a little more comedic than it needed to be. And he said, "Hey, I want you to do what you do. You write this hard-edged, muscular crime drama." And I had said to him at one point or another, Roman would be stuck between the DEA on his left side and who want him to spy on his brother, who's on the right side. And so he said, I want you to lean more into that. And that became a guide for me on the next draft of it to try to to make it a little more, for lack of a better word, make it a little more Scarface, and so the people who we show coming to the hotel are all people who really came there. There's a lot of verisimilitude, there's a lot of accuracy to it, but the fundamental driver is a fictional creation. Roman did not have an older brother who was a trafficker. He dealt with many traffickers in the club, but not his brother.
Yes. Chris, you've done shows like this, and Guillermo, you worked on shows like this, and they've become popular now, shows about drugs. But how do you make these shows, and they're so interesting, and I watch them, and I forget they're actually about drugs at all. Like it's such a small part of the show. There's so many high stakes, but I forget that they're drug dealers. I'm so engaged into the story and the high stakes. How do you go about doing that and creating these worlds?
Well, because crime allows you to create the abstraction of being in such a bind in your life that puts people in their emotions and their risks at a level that a normal person will never even get close to that. So it's an opportunity. It's really about the human condition. So that is what it is, and that's why the importance of the drama, how the drama plays out in this story is really the driving force of it. But it's really a show about the human condition. So that is, you're trapped in your circumstances.
Good answer.
Do you have
Yeah.
anything to add to that, Chris?
Well, no, I mean,
I just woke up.
yeah, he's right. I think that the drugs stuff is fun. The stakes become very high. The price is jail or death. or Fabulous Fortune. And yet we learn in watching the show that that isn't Nestor's true motive. We'll come to discover what his real motive is later on. So again, it offers an opportunity to tell very high stakes drama where the consequences are great. And also, those are things that 99.9% of us would never even think to get involved in. Perhaps less so on the user side, but certainly on the selling side. So the fact is, it just creates good drama. It's the type of show I like to watch. So I like to write the stuff that I like to watch.
Yeah. And always, how do people react and change when their back's against the wall?
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to me again. And nice to talk to you, Guillermo. I'm sure I will be talking to you both again soon.
Excellent.
Anytime.
Awesome. Thank you so much.